All right, Shalom. First and foremost, come on, man. First and foremost, I will give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakat, Kodash. I will give double honors to my apostles at Great Millstone, who taught me his truth, and a sincere shalom to the elect out there teaching his truth in all honesty and sincerity in these last days. Okay, I'm the brother Yasharon, and Lord willing, this video goes through. I don't know what the hell that was, but even when I loaded up the screen recorder, um, it was really laggy. I don't know. Lord willing, man, when I get the old tax refund back, get me a new phone because I don't know what the hell's going on with this thing lately. But this is from Watcher.guru because there's a lot of things going on with Elon right now. He's in the crosshairs. He's been getting more attention than Trump has the past uh week or so. With the Department of Government Efficiency finding all these scams that's been going on with the U.S. government. How they were paying using taxpayer dollars uh, to use the media to support um, certain types of propaganda. Okay, and they were doing all kinds of crazy shit. The USAID scandal, and now they're auditing the Social Security and the IRS, and they're finding all kinds of crazy shit, man. They're finding out that tens of millions of subscriptions are going to are being bought with taxpayer dollars to different streaming services, and there's nobody using these streaming services, so it's just basically like a handout. They're sending all kinds of money overseas. There's hundreds of thousands of dead people collecting Social Security, and there's all these people that are 150 years old that are collecting Social Security, and it's just crazy some of the stuff that they're finding. They're finding all kinds of payments going overseas for Medicare, Medicaid, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. So uh, Elon is looking like a good guy to the people, but see, we know how these devils operate, right? We know the modus operandi of these devils. Okay, they have to create a hero, and this is why I thought that Trump was going to get in, back when the election was in full swing, especially after the so-called assassination attempt. I knew he was going to get in. I was like, man, they're setting this guy up. He's more popular than ever, man. The guy was more popular than ever. Okay? Even now he's more popular than ever. Okay? Because when the public trusts certain public figures, they could do pretty much whatever they want, and they could abuse whatever powers they want. Just look at the shit that Trump's doing. Could he have done this his first term? Could he have gotten away with this shit his first term? No, he couldn't have. Okay? There's no way he would have tried doing what he's doing now in his first term. Okay? But he went away for a little while, and they put the worst possible president in Joe Biden in, and he turned everything fucking upside down, and the people were begging for Trump to come back. And now he has immunity powers, and now he has the Chevron doctrine and all kinds of. He has the House, the Senate, the courts, and all that. So he's pretty much a dictator. And this guy Elon Musk, okay, who's being put in place, okay. We know about the Neuralink, and I mean, this is the top guy in crypto, man. You know, this guy can change his name to Harry Balls, and somebody makes a crypto and it gets up to over $500 million, and of a couple hours. Okay, he has crazy power, man, in that in the Web 3 space. Okay, when it comes to blockchain technology, has insane amount of influence, more than the people that are actually involved in the industry themselves. So he goes and he creates something called the Department of Government Efficiency, which he's a big supporter of Dogecoin. Okay, he said it was the coin of the people, and really he made crypto popular, man, with Dogecoin. There was a lot of people who had no idea what they were doing, and they put money in Dogecoin. Not this bull run, but the last bull run, and crypto went mainstream. Okay, so they're taking the next step, right? This guy has an unbelievable amount of public trust because he's rooting out corruption. Okay, and it's not because he's the good guy; it's because he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Okay, and this is from Watcher.guru. Elon Musk supports putting U.S. Treasury transactions on a blockchain for full transparency. So you see all this shit going on, all this fraud, all this these these senators are making are worth millions and millions and millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're only making $175,000 a year. Okay, and all this stuff is coming to the light. Okay, or being manifest. And it's not because the Lord wants, to save America. Okay, like you Christians out there, you Christians want America to be the kingdom of heaven, man. That's really what it is. The Christians said, "Oh, Jesus put Trump and Elon Musk in here to root out the corruption and save America and save the world and John 3:16 and blah 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 blah." That's not what's going on here, man. Okay, these guys are being used to gather support from the people. Okay, I'm sure people thought that when so-called Hitler was in power in Nazi Germany, right? Because he did things that gathered a lot of public support. That's how dictators rise into power, man. Right? So the next step, really, after the AI Stargate and this big AI race, right, is to put the financial systems on the blockchain. That's the step, okay? Because that's what the CHIP, the Motb, okay? That's gonna be the instrument or the uh what's the word I'm thinking of? Well, I mean, if you want to interact with this new beast system, okay, it's gonna be through the Motb, okay? Even though they'll probably use phones as a test run, okay? But the that B system, the financial side of it, is all based on the blockchain. Because with the blockchain, you can track everything, man. You can track everything. And you brothers, I encourage you to go on a blockchain explorer and just go look at random Web3 wallets and see how far you could track some of this stuff that's moving around, man. Okay, you could track it into a very intricate detail, what you can't normally do with just monitoring bank accounts. Okay, what you could do with ledgers, decentralized ledgers, as well as centralized ledgers. Okay, what you could do with tokenized items. Okay, NFTs, things like that. Okay, the amount of tracking that you can do is absolutely mind-boggling, man. Okay, it's absolutely mind-boggling, man. Let me start off with this scripture. I'm just, going with the spirit on this one. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay? I'm going to read it in the NLT, verse 11. So that Satan will not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. Okay, with gathering the public trust, right? So that everything can be run on the blockchain, because that's going to be the solution. Oh, how do we stop this fraud from happening? How do we stop this fraud from happening? How do we stop all these scams? How do we stop all of our taxpayer dollars from being ripped off from us? All these bullshit payments and money laundering. How do we stop it? Through the blockchain. Okay? Through the blockchain, man. Okay? Hang on a second. Let's see if I remember where. Oh, duh. I was thinking it's Job 15 and 12. This is Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Okay? So Lord is gonna upset all that, man. Okay? Because we see what he's doing, and that's part of the devices of the crafty. Okay? And it's really the way that these devils do things. Okay? They push they push something out as a solution to a problem reaction solution. All right, let me get Psalm 64 actually. I'm just thinking out loud with this one, man. With this lesson. Psalm 64 and 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Now keep in mind, this is the guy that is all about technology, because that's really what these elites want to create. They want to create a technocracy where technology runs everything, man. Okay? Everything's going to be run by AI. Okay? This is why we need the Lord to come back, man. People, who wants to live like that? You know, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Okay, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily, and that's really what that is. It's a snare. Okay, a snare. Make it something out. Oh, this guy's ending corruption, right? Or he's exposing corruption. Okay, and Trump's the good guy. He's exposing the corruption, right? Don't be surprised that because I've been hearing rumors that once this Doge is done tracking all this fraudulent activity and money laundering, I'm hearing uh again, I don't know how true this is, but I'm hearing that they're gonna give everybody a huge stimulus check, man. A huge stimulus check. Okay, see, we're gonna take all this money that we save from finding the corruption. We're gonna give it back to the people, the people, the people, the people. That seems to be the phrase these days. The people, the people, the people, man. Okay, and that's a snare, right? Getting every. Well, the scriptures say that what we shall go for want of him in all things. Okay. Well, hey, and the scriptures also say a gift destroyeth the heart. And these devils, they know the scriptures, man. They're going to start giving you people gifts to win your minds over. You know, to win your minds over, man. Don't be surprised if they introduce the MOTB, during all this. Be the first in line, right? Be the first in line, and you get extra credits. Okay, and if you look at the rise of these crypto companies, these Web3 companies, a lot of these big billionaire investors are telling people that these are the next Microsofts, these are the next Googles, right? These are the next Apples. Okay, these upcoming Web3 companies, man. So that they're pushing the sentiment, man. They're pushing it out there. Okay, a few years ago, that same kind of energy wasn't out there to push uh this digital society, man. Don't be surprised if these new video game systems coming out uh are fully crypto friendly and NFT friendly, man. Okay, they're really gonna start pushing this, and you can do some crazy shit with this blockchain technology. I've played crypto games, you know, during the last bull run. I traded a couple NFTs and seen the possibilities. Okay, I got my hands dirty. Okay, so I see it, man. Apostle Gabar says we gotta have the vision. I could totally see that them pushing that to becoming the new norms of society, man. The new ways of life, right? Having Amazon drop fucking your groceries off on your front door with a drone. I could totally see that happening, man. You know, or at least them trying to push that kind of society. Because man, Lord willing, the Lord comes back before then, and we get out of this mess before it gets that far. Okay. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, "Who shall see them?" They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Okay? I'm going to have to read that one in the NLT. But the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. I'm going to read verse 6 in the NLT. As they plot their crimes, they say, "We have devised the perfect plan," right? Put the worst president ever in charge in Biden, okay? And then you make Trump and his minions look like these heroes, okay? And Trump hasn't even been in office for 30 full days yet. Yeah, we're 2 months into the year, but he's only been in since the 20th. He's only been in since the 20th, man. What was it? It's past midnight. It's 1 in the morning. Lord willing, I'm gonna go to bed soon. Okay, it's fucking Valentine's Day, 2025, February 14th. Which, Lord willing, I'll have a video up on that in the morning, man. Okay, about that fucking nonsense, because that's bullshit. Okay, Bacchus, the god of wine and pleasure, man. Verse 6: As they plot their crimes, they say, "We have devised the perfect plan." Yes, the human heart and mind are cunning, but the Most High, verse 7 in the KJV, but the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. And that's been happening a lot lately. Okay, their own tongue falling upon themselves. Okay, a lot of people been talking a lot, man. Whistleblowers, so on and so forth, right? All that see them shall flee away, and all men shall fear, and shall declare the work of the Most High, for they shall wisely consider His doing. Okay, now let's oops, there's a scripture in one of these psalms. I believe it was 58. Let me just skim through these. Okay, this was one of them too. Psalm 59 and 2. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity, and save me from bloody men. For lo, they lie in wait for my soul. The mighty are gathered against me, not for my transgression, nor for my sin, O Lord. And, you know, there's been this push since Trump's gotten in office, that to label anybody as an enemy, okay, who's not down with the cause. That's how dictators rise, right? Anybody who's against Christianity, he made that decree. Anybody who's against anybody who doesn't absolutely love America, okay, they run and prepare themselves without my fault, awake to help me, and behold, thou therefore, O Lord of hosts, Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, awake to visit all the heathen, be not merciful to any wicked transgressors. Selah. They return at evening, they make a noise like a dog, and go round about the city. Behold, they belch out with their mouths. Swords are in their lips. For who say they doth hear? Okay? And this is what these devils do with their media machine, man. And be behind closed doors. Okay? You think it's not soap opera that when they introduce certain bills and things like that and laws that sometimes, even though you got like hundreds of people in the fucking Congress, I'm not talking about the Senate and the Congress, that a bill will just make it by one vote or two votes or some shit. It's absolute nonsense, man. It's just a fucking soap opera. Okay? You think it's absolutely ridiculous that they'll introduce a bill like uh, tr- the T people, the Transformer people, and women's sports, and every single member of a certain party, the Democrat Party, will vote against it. You tell me there ain't no, you tell me that ain't set up like that. Okay, but thou, O Lord, shall laugh at them. Thou shalt have all the heathen in derision. Okay, it's Psalm 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Okay, and that's all this society is just nothing but lies, man. Nothing but lies. It's all that shit about transparency, and that's just a farce. Okay, rooting out corruption. That's just a fucking farce, man. It's really to push for the Motb. Okay, I mean, my question is, why why aren't they making laws on regulating this AI? You know, why aren't they making laws on that if they're so concerned with doing executive order this and outlawing that? You know, because they want it to be the new government. Verse 4, their poison is like the poison of a serpent. Okay, all you need to do is just watch the mainstream media, and you'll really get that, man. Everything that comes out that, because really the mainstream media is the mouthpiece of the elites. Okay, that's all poison, man. It's all poison. Okay, these a lot of these top influencers. If you notice, all these top influencers, they all think the same fucking way, man. They all have the same or similar political ideologies, man. You know, they've pretty much these devils, man. You know, they're very cunning, man. They're very crafty and they're very cunning. Okay, and they know how to manipulate people, man. Okay, they know how to keep people within a very small box of thoughts. Okay, but really, you people are fucking simple anyway, man. You're not capable of complex thought. Uh, the, their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. Break their teeth, O Yahweh, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord. Okay? Let them melt away as waters which run continuously. When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows, let them be as cut in pieces. Okay? Well, hey, I mean, really, when you think about it, what did the Lord the Lord has a lot of this alternative media out there for us. Okay, so we can use the information that we get from the alternative media to spiritually slice and dice these devils, man. Okay, because the truth is always going to get out there. Let me look. Esau was a cunning hunter. All right, if I can't find anything, we'll get the sea hip scripture, and then uh, let's just get the Motb scripture. Well, hey, we could get Micah 2. Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity, okay, and work evil upon their beds, okay, and they always have methods of operation and ways that they go about things to manipulate the public, man, okay. And really, you ain't gonna escape this devil's tactics unless you're a man of the Lord, you know. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Okay. Well, it's in the power of their hand to really do all this shit, man. We're getting real close to the end, brothers. We're getting real close to the end, man. You know, once they put that treasury on the blockchain, anything can happen at any time. Okay, and they're not gonna slow down, man. They're speeding up. Okay, look at everything that's been going on the past couple weeks. I mean, there's been years worth of stuff going on the past couple weeks, man. The Lord is not slacking. Okay, a lot of these things that these devils have wanted to do for years, they're just running with it, man. Revelation 13 and 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, that's the end goal, right? To get everybody sea hipped, to move over this new to this new system, this new financial system, right? New economy, new way of life, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600 threescore and six, which means what? Stigma. Shy Zai stigma, right? And that's his stigma that he carries around, man. He puts 666 everywhere. He puts 666 everywhere, and a lot of his logos, a lot of his symbolism, a lot of times he hides it. Okay, he puts that shit everywhere, man. I mean, you look at the World Economic Forum. It's the 666. Okay, and they're moving towards this new system real fast, man. You know, with the Stargate AI investment, this big AI race. Okay, and they got the right leader in there. Well, they got the right leaders in there, I should say, in the right positions, man. Guys that really know how to get shit done, and they have trust from the public so they can move forward. Okay. And then once these systems are in place, man, they're really gonna start pushing that MOTB. Okay. And my question is, what the hell are you other Israelite groups doing, man? I mean, why can't you see this? This was apparent years ago that they were going towards this. Maybe not in as much detail but it was very obvious. Okay, what was going on, man, and how fast things were moving in this direction. Now we got this AI, right? We got this blockchain technology, cryptos, Bitcoin's over $100,000, XRP's going crazy, right? Getting accepted by governments. You got governments talking about how digital currencies are the future. You got governments all around the world investing in CBDCs, researching it. You know, you got all these big companies like Microsoft and Apple and all that investing in cryptocurrencies and digital financial technology. And you guys still can't see what the MOTB is, man. How were they going to get you, okay, as being a part of the system? They're tokenizing everything, man. RWAs, real world assets, are being tokenized onto the blockchain. Your apartment buildings, your houses, your commercial real estate is being tokenized, having its own digitized version, man. You are going to have your own digitized version through the Motb. That's the plan. So why can't you guys see it, man? I'll be honest with you, because the Lord ain't dealing with you. That's the bottom line, whether you sold out or not. So till next time, shalom.